Hey, if you're trying to buy an individual ticket in Richmond or Virginia Beach and you couldn't, you can now. So go to jimmydorecomedy.com. There's a link for tickets. If you're in Virginia Beach or Richmond, individual tickets now available. You can buy single tickets. Hey, so get this. South Korea and the United States military fired 4 surface-to-surface missiles in response to North Korea missile test that forced evacuations in Japan and ratcheted up regional tensions. Now, the timeline on this is a little messed up. So let's go through it. So this is according to a Western pro-war newspaper, right? As they all are. South Korea and the United States military fired a volley. It's like a tennis match of missiles. They're playing badminton. Of missiles into the sea in response to North Korea's launch of a ballistic missile over Japan. After Pyongyang's longest range test to date drew international condemnation this week. Really? Internationally mean like all the Western countries? That's what they mean by international, I'm guessing. Nuclear-armed North Korea test-fired an international range ballistic missile farther than ever before on Tuesday, sending it soaring over Japan for the first time in 5 years, prompting a warning for residents there to take cover. So there it is. There it is. Okay. South Korea and American troops staged a missile drill of their own in response. Each side fired a pair of U.S.-made short-range ballistic missiles, according to the statement.
I like that the international language is short-range ballistic missiles.
Yeah. So they're out there having a dick-waving contest, right?
Yeah.
We're having a dick-measuring contest. But watch how far into the article you have to get to figure out where it really started. The North Korean missile launch was its most provocative weapons demonstration.
Sounds like a dick flashing. The way they're wording it, it was just a very provocative dick waving.
The North Korean missile launch was its most provocative weapons demonstration this year, as it pushes to develop a fully fledged nuclear arsenal capable of. So they're writing this to make you afraid of North Korea. That's how I
already was.
Right.
I've been training for this my whole life to be afraid of this.
So North Korea has test fired about 40 missiles over about 20 different launch events this year, as its leader, Kim Jong-un, refuses to return to nuclear diplomacy with the United States. And why do you think he is not going to return to nuclear diplomacy?
Because he's a madman.
Maybe because the last 2 guys who did that, we immediately overthrew them and killed them. I don't know if you remember a guy named Saddam Hussein, or how about a guy named Muammar Gaddafi? Maybe if you remember
madman,
that.
Both of them. You're right. I didn't know that till you said that, by the way, when you brought that up a long time ago, that like Kim Jong-un saw what we did with the
yes,
because I remember Gaddafi very well when they started rehabbing his image.
Yes,
because he said terrorism's bad. I mean, he's become an elder.
He's our buddies.
The next thing I know, they got a stick in his ass. Like
because he wanted to keep the natural resources and have their own.
It can't be about oil.
So here you get. Look how far you got to get into the story. The launch is the 5th round of weapons tests by North Korea in the past 10 days. The testing spree is an apparent response to 2 sets of military drills, one between the United States and South Korea, and the other involving Washington, Seoul, and Tokyo.
Apparently.
So we're over there doing fucking...
So we did it first. Apparently they're mad because the America did it. I don't know. He's a madman.
Because we're doing military drills off the coast of their fucking country. That's why. There it is. They did these 2 sets of military drills off the Korean peninsula, its east coast, last week. So you got to get almost to the end of the article before they tell you this.
Which you're not gonna, so that's how it's
That's right. The missile's flight distance shows it has enough range to hit Guam, home to U.S. military bases. Oh, be scared. Be scared. North Korea is going to attack the United States. What in the fuck?
You know why this is a good show, Jimmy? Because I don't want to read to the end of the articles. And without someone getting as mad as I'm going to get at it, I see it like
The United States will continue its effort to limit North Korea's ability to advance its prohibited ballistic missile and weapons of mass destruction programs, including without. Did North Korea blow up the Nord Stream pipeline? It's going to freeze.
Oh, that's who did it.
I bet it did.
Oh,
So everybody else are weapons of mass destruction. Everybody else are terrorists. The terrorists in the world is the United States. There's no bigger terrorist in the world, maniac, homicidal killers than the United States. We make the Al Qaeda look like kindergartners.
well, sorry for being the best at it.
Yeah. We're doing stand-up comedy in Virginia Beach, Richmond, Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, San Jose, California, Miami, Florida, West Palm Beach, Denver, Palm Springs, Austin, Texas. Go to jimmydorecomedy.com for a link for all the tickets. And while you're there, join our premium program. You get to see my new stand-up special coming out.